Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, I hate to do this. I hate to do this. Blackie! Oh. Vivocity, it's back!
Everyday Vivocity.
What is up, you guys? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Tonight we are going to watch Maleficent, Mistress, Mistress of Evil. Let's go get the tickets. Vivocity, I'm back at Vivocity. Maleficent, Maleficent. Maleficent. 9:50. Tickets done. Alright, toilet done. Now I'm heading into the movies. So this movie, Maleficent, is part 2. I love part 1. I hope part 2 is as good as part 1. But we'll see. All I'm looking for is a good story. That's all I'm looking for in this movie. Because part 1, the story, it was good. It was like looking into a different character's perception. So let's hope part 2 is as good as this one. I love how they decorate this. Look. So much Maleficent. Alright, I'll see you after the movie. Stay tuned for a movie review. Oh man. And oh man, oh man. Oh, I hate to do this. I hate to do this. Oh, where do I start? So here is my movie review for Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. But she's not evil. Everyone knows she is not evil. Especially when you watch the first movie. And I'm pretty sure you guys watched the first movie and then watch this movie. There is no way you guys are gonna watch part 2 and not part 1. Because normally, if you haven't watched part 1, you would never watch part 2. Let's just leave it as that. It is not a spoiler. Maleficent is not evil. Could you stop titling the movie Mistress of Evil? She's just misunderstood. Alright, I get it. Then again, if you were to call this Maleficent, Mistress of Misunderstood, then it would be weird. Before I start, I want to point out the two legendary actresses, Angelina Jolie and Michelle Pfeiffer. They both are excellent actresses. I won't fault them on this. I won't fault them at all because I can't say that they play the character badly. All I can say is story writing was so... The actress is good. Movie-wise, story, I didn't like it. It was terrible. To be honest, it was so bad. And when I mean so bad, I also mean that it is so predictable. Well, it's a Disney movie, so obviously it's gonna have a happy ending. Fairy tales have a happy ending. It's not a spoiler as well. But the story writing was so cheap. But what's good is the visual. Like at the start of the movie, you get Aurora in this beautiful garden where there's like lots of fairies flying and all. Visual wise, it was beautiful to watch. However, there are some of the black dark scenes where it's too dark and I can't even see much. I don't know why they go that route, what cameras they were using. Or maybe it was the cinema that I went. It was terrible. I don't know. But I felt like there were scenes that were so dark that I couldn't see anything. I don't know if it's on purpose or not. I just felt like I couldn't see anything. Everything was black. The movie Maleficent, you are supposed to see Maleficent. However, I felt like in this movie, there were only like 50% of the movie she shows up. The other times, it would be the queen, or it'll be somewhere else, or it'll be... Oh my. It is hard to review this. This is so wrong in many levels. Whenever Angelina Jolie is on screen, she plays the Maleficent character great. Whenever she appears, I enjoyed it. Whenever she's not there, I'm not even interested. Throughout this movie, I never felt interested or invested in this story at all. I don't know if it's pacing or not, but every time I'm always like, when is Maleficent coming out? Because I want to have some action here and I'm not getting anything. And when she shows up, whoa, it's great. Now here's the problem. Michelle Pfeiffer plays the queen. She should be the mistress of evil. This character that she plays was so one-dimensional. From the start of the movie, you knew that she was bad, you knew that she was up to something, and she just plays along throughout the whole movie, playing this bad person. Like, I feel there was never a character development for the queen. Like, what is her motive? Like, all she does was act evil, which she acted great, by the way. But the story of the queen was like, yeah, she's evil, but you can play this whole evil thing the whole time. I felt that the queen storyline was too cheap. It was like too simplified. Maybe it was a kid's movie. However, for part 1, you put a great story and you put a big twist at the end. Like, no one expected that. So why is it that part 1, you made a movie that is catered more for the adults, and then part 2 is more like a simplified movie? Oh, there's an evil queen. She does not like fairies and she wants to get rid of them. And she plays the same character throughout the whole movie. I felt that this movie had a lot of missed opportunity. Why I say that is because at the start of the movie, you see Prince Philip and Aurora kissing. We never got a good backstory for Prince Philip. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. Because in part 1, you developed the movie, you developed the character based on Maleficent, not Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent. And then now in part 2, you could have told the story through Prince Philip's. Because what did Prince Philip actually do? All he does was come, kiss the girl, and that's it. So that was like a missed opportunity that they could have gone through this route. But instead, they went through Prince Philip's mom, who is the queen, is a bad queen, and wants to get rid of the fairies. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. That's it. Of course, you guys know, it's a happy ending. Now, what I like about this movie is Maleficent. This is not a spoiler, by the way. If you watch the trailer, you'll see it. She finally found a civilization of her kind, and she meets them. But again, there was no character building to that. And I felt that that whole scene thing was a rush. Which, by the way, I thought Maleficent would have fallen in love with one of her own kind. But it turned out it wasn't that case. So I don't know why they have that. I seriously don't know why they have that part of the story. You bring in a small cute character. Like nowadays, every movie, it has to have a really cute character. Cute character was just dumped into this movie just to be cute. Okay, to be cute and get captured. I can't say that this movie had no effort in it, but I think they spent a lot of money on the CGI. The CGI, like I said, the visual was great. Everything looks very beautiful and realistic. At the end, the wedding, it looks beautiful with all the flowers and all that stuff. The castle looks beautiful. Yes, visually, this movie looks beautiful. Like I said, except for those dark areas, it's too dark, I can't see anything. It's probably the cinema, I won't bash on that. But the visual wise was stunning. How can I simplify this whole movie? Have you ever watched a movie where two characters just doesn't communicate well with each other, and then because they did not communicate well with each other, then you have this misunderstanding and all that stuff, and that's the story. And this is what this movie is like. If two characters were to talk and communicate properly, then there won't be this movie. How annoying is that? Like when I came out of this movie, I was like, if Aurora and Maleficent would have communicated properly, none of this problem would have happened. It was like the same thing as Superman versus Batman. Like if they both sat down and let's talk it over, there won't be any fight. And that was like how this movie was like. Just because there was lack of communication, this movie happens. How annoying is that? I felt mad because they have so many good actors in this movie, but they did not nail a good story. Anyways, guys, this movie, sad to say, it is gonna be a 4 out of 10 for me. It's a fail. I really wanted this movie to be good. I'm giving it a 4 because visually it's stunning. And if you are a fan of Disney movies, you will probably love this. It was a very simple story. It wasn't too complicated. Kids will enjoy this. No doubt. But for us, you gave us a good movie in part 1 and now you simplified the movie in part 2. I don't understand. I don't understand. Coming into this movie, I was hoping to find out more secrets or more hidden messages or, you know, a story that was untold and all that stuff. But no, too simplified. Anyways, guys, that's it for my movie review for Maleficent, Mistress of Misunderstood. Lack of communication. Yeah, that could be the good title. Lack of communication. I hope you enjoyed this one and I will see you in the next one. You guys keep smiling. See ya! Why do you make it so hard for me to review this? I don't want to review this. Angelina Jolie, just move to the MCU because they write a lot better stories there. Oh yeah, you are. The Eternals. I can't wait for that one. That would definitely be a lot better. I'm pretty sure that would be a lot better. This, however, sad to say, it was terrible. It was quite bad, really. Okay, time to get back to editing all these videos so that you guys can watch them.